I've been making things basically my whole life. Growing up, my dad and I would make things together all the time. This seating area, we built that. These planters, we built that too. This overhead rig that I use for some of my shots, we built that with one trip to Home Depot and a dream. Sure, we could have just bought all those things, but where's the fun in that? Christmas is coming up soon, and this year I've been making some of the stocking stuffers I'll be giving to people. So far, I've carved a lighthouse, some dwarves, this old guy, and what can only be described as a hipster ghost just because it's wearing boots and a beanie. I'm sure what I make looks a little basic and wonky, but I think they look at least halfway decent enough to give away. I've made a bunch of other things over the past few weeks, and I have a lot I need to get done. So today, I'd like to invite you to Janie's workshop. It's not really a workshop, it's just a corner of the living room I've taken over for the time being, and, well, it's time to stop procrastinating. Something I realized while making things is that it helps me escape. I try to keep it an unplugged activity, so I don't listen to podcasts or shows or music while doing it, and that leaves my mind free to focus. I think about a lot of things, all the time, to be honest, and it's nice to take a break every once in a while and not do that. It's nice to spend time outside of my head. I think that's why I like to make things in general. It gives me that time. Time to decompress, time to be creative, time to think about other things. I don't know, I'm rambling now, but hopefully you get it. Hi, so it's the next day. Turns out that trying to paint and move the camera around to get some decent angles takes a long time. So we're here now. There's a word I learned about recently from a book, and it's ikigai. Essentially, it means reason to live or something to look forward to. In the book, they say that ikigai is the intersection between something that you love doing, something that the world needs, something you are good at, and something you get paid for. And if you find something you do that fits all of those categories at once, apparently that's your ikigai. But when I looked it up, in Japan, that's not what ikigai is at all. It's a lot simpler than that. Ikigai can be something as small as like having a drink after work, or making yourself a cup of tea in the morning. It's not this big philosophical way to live your life and find your purpose. It just boils down to doing something that you enjoy and finding the simple pleasures in life. I think in a lot of ways making things is my ikigai, or at least one of them. I'm not the best at it, but it's fun, and I think that's what matters. Maybe your ikigai is something else. Maybe you like to play video games or watch Netflix. That's cool, me too. By the way, I just finished BoJack Horseman, fantastic show, highly recommend. Anyway, I like to make stuff. It's fun to take something from my head and see it slowly come together in real life. That's the most rewarding part for me. I get to express myself. In some ways, it's my self-care. I guess if there's any message I have for this video, it's to make something. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't have to be the next Picasso. Maybe making something can be cooking dinner. Maybe that's your art. But I want you to take note of how you feel after. Because for me, I feel pretty good after I make something, and maybe you will too. Anyways, I just wanted to wish you happy holidays, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Oh my god, I'm getting too old for this.